Well, good afternoon, basketball fans, wherever you may be all over the world. Welcome now here to B.LEAGUE basketball here in Japan as we have our host, the Shinshu Brave Warriors. They'll be taking on the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Remember, this is B.LEAGUE basketball brought to you by Japan. Oh, this is currently now a battle of the Western Conference right now. As you can see, it's going to be a very interesting fixture between these two teams. Well, both teams now sitting very closely to each other in the Western Division. Well, as we said, we're currently in the home arena here, the Shinshu Brave Warriors. They'll be playing in front of their home fans off the back of a very, very big victory for them. And they'll be hoping to capitalize. They must win tonight as they currently sit behind the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Well, B.LEAGUE standings are very, very simple, as they say right now. The Eastern Conference, topped by the Kawasaki Brave Thunders, and then the Chiba Jets, then followed by Tokyo Alvak. But at the moment, this is all about the Western Division. Well, Hiroshima now currently sitting in 4th place at the moment. Could be in contention for that potential wild card. But again, Utsunomiya Brex with a better record than them in the Eastern Division. Well, Hiroshima currently 19-15. And there you can see the Shinshu Brave Warriors sitting 2 positions below them at 16-17. So it really is a must-win here for the home side. Well, for the Brave Warriors, of course, some key players to look out for here tonight. I mean, they've got the likes of Anthony McHenry, Josh Hawkinson, and Ryo Maeda. But the key for them is Japanese international player Ko Kumagai. Well, Ko Kumagai, of course, has been one of the rising stars this season here in the B-League. And probably we might see him feature for the Japanese national team at the upcoming 2023 FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Remember, 2023, that will be hosted between Japan, the Philippines, and Indonesia. Well, Ko Kumagai has been phenomenal this season, averaging 8.9 points per game. I mean, he shot the ball fantastically from the field. A very, very impressive 44.6% field goal percentage shooting. Well, for the free throw line, he's 82.5%. He averages 4.3 assists. Here you can look at some of the stats and highlights from his previous games. Just under 30% from the perimeter. I mean, he's had a very, very good season. And no doubt we're probably going to see him in Japan's lineup in 2 weeks at the, as we mentioned, the 2023 FIBA World Cup qualifiers. While for the Hiroshima Dragonflies, I mean, they've got some very exciting players, to say the least, as well. I mean, look, they got some international players on the team. Gregory Echenike, the Venezuelan international. Now, Gregory Echenike was a member of the Venezuelan national team that won the 2015 FIBA AmeriCup, defeating Argentina, and also won 2 Liga de las Americas with the former Guaros de Lara before making his way out to Japan. There's Charles Jackson, one of their big players, a former player in the Basketball Champions League in Europe. Well, it's going to be a very, very big game between these two teams here tonight. Well, the key this evening here is going to be Rio Tanashima. There you can see he's averaging 11.5 points per game, a 45% shooter from the field, and a very impressive 3-point shooting stat. Second best right now here in the B-League. Well, plays the point guard role, but let me tell you something about Rio Tanashima. I mean, this guy will come ready to play on any game, on any night. Well, that shooting stat is just literally numbers there for the Japanese national team to think, when we got a guy that shoots 43.8%, we got to get him in the lineup here for the World Cup qualifiers coming up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you can see the previous games. We're going to show you some highlights here from the Shinshu Brave Warriors' previous win, in which they won by over 20 points here at home. Well, let's take a look at that. There you can see the upcoming games that they played previously, It's been quite a good run for them. Well, here are some highlights from their last win. Well, both teams now coming off the back of some big victories here, and they'll be trying to capitalize. Remember, as we said, the Dragonflies with the better advantage of making the top 3 in the Western Conference. We're going to need to pick up some more victories. Well, I think the big battle today that you got to think between these two teams is between the two players competing for that spot for the Japanese national team, and that is with Kumagai and Hiroshima. Well, Hiroshima currently sit 2 victories and a couple of defeats behind Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. So again, as I mentioned, it was a big victory. Well, it was very important, of course, for the Brave Warriors to pick up a victory. If you think about it, Nagoya Diamond Dolphins have only lost 9 games this season. So Hiroshima Dragonflies, for them, it's also very important that they do not keep losing any more games and start to pick up more victories right now. Now we're going to take a look at some of the players here from the visiting team. There you can see the big man, Gregory Enchenike. Well, one of the things about him when he was playing for Guadalajara in 2018 at the FIBA Americas League. Well, there's their starting lineup here tonight. Well, they're going to go with the starting lineup of Rio Tanashima along with Isaiah Murphy, number 5. Number 8, Gregory Enchenike will be the big man in the middle. And number 24, Nick Mayo. And, of course, as well, number 3, Tsuji Naoto, another player for the national team. Well, there is their head coach, Kyle Milling. Now, the one thing about Coach Kyle Milling is that here's a man who spent his entire professional career as a player playing in France. Well, he started his pro career with Nantes in 1997 in France before spending the rest of his seasons from 2002 to 2009 with Pierre Toulon. Now making his way as a head coach here in Japan. Again, a very well-respected basketball coach. Well, now we're going to get ready to introduce the starting 5 here for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. And there you can see there's number 11, the man they've been talking about a lot, Ko Kumagai. We're in the starting lineup along with Ko Kumagai. They're going to try and feature Josh Hawkinson as well. The big man's going to be a shooting player here tonight. And Wayne Marshall also will come into the lineup here. So it's a very interesting lineup they've gone with this evening. Well, Wayne Marshall, as we mentioned, along with Anthony McHenry. And Kazaya Mitsui will also jump into the starting lineup, number 31. Well, there is their head coach, Michael Katsuhisa. Well, Coach Michael Katsuhisa, originally from Tokyo, Japan, 38 years of age. Went to Bellevue High School in Washington. As a kid growing up in Tokyo, he attended Nishimachi International School, so bilingual head coach before moving to Washington. And there you can see there are both teams' starting lineups. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here at the home of the Shinshu Brave Warriors. And at the moment, this is B-League Basketball. The Shinshu Brave Warriors will get set to take on the Hiroshima Dragonflies. This is B-League Basketball. Don't go anywhere as we are set for tip. Tip is underway now, and business will start to pick up, and it will be the Brave Warriors who get the first possession out here in the first quarter. As they slowly and patiently try to build up their play right now. Hawkinson now looking to back down the high-low play. The defense very aggressive. The step-back three-pointer, 3 is up, and it's way off the mark.
Defense. Defense.
Murphy now coming off one screen, dishing this one off, and a foul has been called on the ground, so it's going to be a sideline ball, I believe, here to the Dragonflies. The foul is going to be called on number 11, Ko Kumagai, already. Dragonflies wasted no time getting the ball inbound. It takes this one in the lane, tries to shoot off the backboard, tucks that one away. Just found a little opening captain. A beautiful move there by Naoto Tsuji. Well, Naoto Tsuji, now you can see already Hiroshima Dragonflies go into a 2-3 zone here against the Shinshu Brave Warriors. So the shot is up and it's tucked away. You can't play in a zone against a player such as Kumagai. Probably not the best defensive tactic early on, but we'll see how long that can hold off for.
Defense.
Well, Murphy now coming off 2 screens now. A bit of contact, hangs in the air, doesn't get it. Now Kumagai comes up with a loose ball and will take this one in transition. Kumagai now shaking and baking all the way, goes in with a Fango. I missed a wide open layup. Well, he's got to tuck that one away. It was a beautiful opportunity down the middle. Hiroshima now kicking this one out to Hawkinson. This is where the Shinshu Brave Warriors need to be more aggressive on defense. There's the floater. The floater is tucked down. Well, the Dragonflies now playing with a lot more confidence as Rio Tanashima there just took that one down the middle. Hawkinson now tries to split the defense, turns it over. And now the Dragonflies can push this one. Well, it's a bit of a careless turnover there from the Shinshu Brave Warriors. They have to take care of the basketball. Foul has been committed by the Brave Warriors, excuse me, on Rio Maeda. Well, that's now 2 team fouls here for the Brave Warriors. The first personal for Rio Maeda.
Defense.
Trying to curl off one screen now, double crossover. Trying to go pick and pop on another turnover. Now Maeda will push this one in transition. Finds Hawkinson reverse layup, and it's beautifully tucked away there in transition. Well, Maeda there found it very tough to dribble into traffic, but found a hard run in Josh Hawkinson. Down the middle is a trailer. And that's one thing now for the Shinshu Brave Warriors, if they can try and get a few more stops on defense, but more importantly, get out in transition. Tries a mid-range shot, doesn't get it. I think that, well, I think it's possible Wayne Marshall might have tucked that into his own basket, but it looks like they're going to give the points to Gregory and Shinike. The Brave Warriors now trying to spread the floor on offense. A few seconds left now. They got to get a shot now. Hawkinson, he'll try a 3-pointer. He can make these. Nothing but net from Josh Hawkinson. Well, that's much better play there by the Brave Warriors. Just patiently trying to build their play up. They found a wide open look from the perimeter.
Defense.
So now the Dragonflies here trying to respond here with another pick and roll with Gregory and Shinike. And another foul's been called. It's going to be called on the ground. It's a 3rd team foul now here on the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Well, just a slight delay in game right now. The officials have sorted it out, but now the Dragonflies trailing by 2 points. Get the ball back. Tries to muscle his way in the post. Well, a little bit too strong, but just needed a softer touch there on the post move. Has a quick first step, goes all the way, wraps around. Again, probably should have dished that one out. A few seconds now left on the shot clock here for the Brave Warriors. Another turnover as Gregory Shinike comes up with a loose ball.
Defense.
Comes off one screen now. Isaiah Murphy from downtown nails it. And Isaiah Murphy is feeling confidence right now in his shot. As he forces the Shinshu Brave Warriors. His coach Katsuhisa has to call timeout, talk it over with his teammates. Well, here's been the simple play now between Gregory and Shinike and Koku Magai. Again, you love the way he comes off his screen there and just tries to find a little bit of space there. That's Rio Tanashima, excuse me. And Tanashima really likes to come off that pick and roll there and just find a little bit of space. The good thing for him is that the defense comes over and tries to switch too early. He does have Gregory and Shinike roll into the basket. Well, now Anthony McHenry checks into the game here for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. So they have Josh Hawkinson. They go down low to McHenry. I missed a wide open layup. And again, he's got to make that. Wasted opportunity there for the Shinshu Brave Warriors.
Defense.
We go down low now to Gregory and Shinike. Gets double team, kicks out the backdoor play. And an easy little layup there. Beautifully tucked away there by Nick Mayo. Well, Mayo made the post-entry pass there to Ed Shinike. And off that, he cut straight to the basket as Ed Shinike was wide open for the layup. Well, Hawkinson's made 1-3, takes another one, tucks that one away. And again, he is flying with confidence. It's his second three-point field goal now here in the first quarter.
Defense.
Now he has to defend Nick Mayo as Mayo backs down, takes a tough fadeaway, doesn't get it. Rebound secured by McHenry, so now Shinshu Brave Warriors can take the lead here. Hawkinson now getting a handoff. Taking this one down the lane, uncontested, and he lays it up. Well, where was the help side defense as Real Maeda had too easy of a layup going to the basket.
Defense.
2-point lead now to the home side. They're just battling their way back in this, led by the perimeter shooting of Hawkinson. And now the Dragonflies will start to spread the floor. They'll start to hit a few more jump shots. That is a tough three-pointer. Tries a double crossover now. Yuta Okada. Well, Hawkinson's made 2 threes. Doesn't get the third one.
Defense.
Well, and Shinike now going pick and roll here with Kennedy Thomas. Well, Thomas looking to give this one up. And patiently now going with that pick and roll sequence. Goes up with a layup and a finger roll. Beautifully taken down the middle. Well, that's a tough move by Rio Tanashima-san. Well, Tanashima-san took that one down the middle and just played the physicality game with that finger roll. Yuta Okada now kicks this out. They get a wide open look in the corner. 3 is up. It's in and out. And now the Dragonflies can push with Murphy. Well, Isaiah Murphy now looking to go here with Gregory and Shinike. Gets it back, and Isaiah Murphy. Again, it's too easy. The Rushman Dragonflies now lead by 5 points. A simple give and go there, but the defense has to react a lot quicker there from the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Lack of communication there, allowing these wide open layups. Okada, this guy only makes tough shots. Okada-san, step back. And the 3 in the corner. Cuts it down to a 3-point ball game. I think it was a 2-point shot, actually. He possibly had his foot on the line, but again, a very tough shot to take. And Chiniki now going to this give-and-go pick-and-roll sequence again. Oh, gets rejected. Well, Hawkinson keeps it in bound. Great defensive play by Josh Hawkinson. Now Okada time, double crossover. Well, they put the ball in the hands now of Rio Maeda. Foul has been called, and both teams now are going to make a set of changes here. So it looks like Rio Tanashima is going to leave the bench. As Wayne Marshall comes back into the game here for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Well, Shogo Asayama also checks into the game here. As well as Charles Jackson now. That takes a three-point from downtown, doesn't get it. Again, a bit of a forced effort there already from Louis Kurihawa. He's only just checked into the game. And Dragonflies going back to that consistent pick-and-roll offense here. Jackson gets a handoff here. Goes up with a tough shot off the backboard, doesn't get it. It goes out of bounds. I think they're going to call a foul there on Charles Jackson for potential pushing the back against Anthony McHenry. So the foul has been called on Charles Jackson. That's correct. Dragonflies now going back to that 2-3 zone as Yuto Okada takes a long two-pointer, doesn't get it. Jackson with a rebound. Now Yasunori Naoki will play point guard here for the Dragonflies, looking to go handoff. Again with Jackson, no foul called. Naoki goes all the way and he gets rejected. And Anthony McHenry says, not in my house. Now the Brave Warriors can push this one with Marshall. Heavily guarded low block, tries to back down against the 2-3 zone, kicks out. Okada takes a three, doesn't get it. Well, with just under a minute to go here in the first quarter. At the moment, the game is just starting to lose a bit of life right now. Both teams unable to get some good looks at the basket. Jackson now, good ball movement to get a good look at the corner. The three is up. The three is good. And they tie the game up at 18 apiece. Well, that was Shogo Asayama. Well, excuse me, I have not tied the game up. It's a 6-point lead now to the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Good ball movement now against the zone. And again, they throw it away. And now Aki here in transition has numbers. Holy moly! Throws it down. Well, Josh Hawkinson, again, with a bit of authority on that dunk. Well, last shot here of the quarter, as Yuto Okada can't get it. With the tip in, and the basket will count there from Marshall. So again, the Dragonflies don't box out.
トのビハインド。第2クォーター広島ボールでゲーム再開です。ウォリアーズのディフェンスでゲーム再開。まずは守りましょう。そして追いつきましょう。第2クォーター再開まで10秒切りました。
So now we start the second quarter, and again, if you saw at the end of the first quarter, it was Anthony McHenry, excuse me, it was Wayne Marshall. Those are boxed out that had an easy offensive rebound, and the Dragonflies, as great as they have been in this game, haven't done a good job of taking care of the rebounds right now. They've been very good from the perimeter. There you can see, time and time again, the Dragonflies are just lighting it up from downtown. Hiroshima Dragonflies, as we mentioned, just shooting very good. That is Naoto Tsuji from the perimeter. And Tsuji, another player that will be in contention for the Japanese national team. There's a pump fake by Yuto Kata. Tries to go off the backboard. Doesn't get it. I think a foul's been called on the ground. I'm not sure who they've called this one on. Well, it's going to be a baseline ball now here to the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Excuse me, to the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Well, there's a change now that they're going to make in the game here for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. As Yang Jae-min now comes into the game here for the Korean International. Trying to break down the 2-3 zone, the step back, tries a three-pointer, end of the shot clock, doesn't get it. McHenry now. Let's come off of the Dragonflies. So it's going to be a baseline ball now here to Shinshu Brave Warriors. So fresh 14 on the shot clock now for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. They're just finding ways to break down the 2-3 zone. There's another wide open look. The three is up, and again, the three is no good. And this is probably why the Dragonflies have resorted to staying in this 2-3 zone, just trying to force them. There's another kick out. Good ball movement. They try another three-pointer. Doesn't get it. Marshall with a rebound, and now Anthony McHenry will play point guard. Foul has been committed down low underneath the basket.
広島4番です。青木1つ目のパーソナルファウル、チームファウルが2つ目です。ウォリアーズ選手交代、名前西山俊也圭さん。
Well, Tatsuya Nishiyama checks into the game here for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. So again, both teams going to their benches. Now McHenry looking for a handoff here. Comes up one screen. Now we're under 10 on the shot clock. We've got to get something going now. Tries to feed the big man. The big man goes up and then gets a foul called. So now Wayne Marshall will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. That's much better there by the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Again, a lot of dribble handoffs there, but not a lot of movement, making the defense shift.
ウォリアーズ選手交代、マックに代わってジョシュ入ります。
Well, Wayne Henry, originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, went to Temple University, graduating in 2008. His professional careers in the semi-pro ranks, in the likes of Oklahoma and then Vancouver. Now made his move to Japan in 2010, where he signed with Osaka Avesa. His first time playing for the Shinshu Brave Warriors was in 2012, where he played for 1 season. Makes a second free throw. Down to a 7-point ball game now.
Defense.
The Dragonflies now looking to build their offense up. Jackson under the basket. It's a beautiful play there. Oh, Aki there gets the assist, but again, it's just breaking the defense down. Now Josh Hawkinson high-low there, threw it off the backboard. Sloppy pass.
Defense.
Now the Dragonflies here can start to build momentum even further. Remember, they got Kennedy Thomas on the floor, so it's a big lineup they've gone with. Away forced up a circus shot. Doesn't get it. Hawkinson gets a rebound. That's a bit of a poor offense there by the Dragonflies. Finds Hawkinson now. Dump down Marshall. Beautiful play there. Oh, the big fella went down to Josh Hawkinson, and then he got a dump down pass. That's how they have to break down the zone there. More movement off the ball, making it more difficult for the Dragonflies to defend them. The lane now, it's a beautiful little tip shot there. Charles Jackson, I think he took a shot to the face, but that's what the Dragonflies have to resort to right now, the physicality from the Shinshu Brave Warriors defense. Hawkinson now kicking it out, the perimeter shooting. Not becoming too much a threat here. Gets a little teardrop there with a floater going out of bounds. He makes that one. And Josh Hawkinson now single-handedly trying to keep the Brave Thunders in this game. Foul has been called on number 12 for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. That is Louis Kurihawa. Now Rio Tanashima checks back into the game here for the Dragonflies, as well as Anthony McHenry for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Looking for a handoff now. Kurihawa defending. Hiroshima takes a step back shot. Nothing but net. Well, that is tough. And how do you defend that? Well, Naoto Tsuji sank that one from downtown, giving the Dragonflies a 10-point lead now. That's where the Brave Warriors now need to build themselves on the lane. And against another dump down there to Anthony McHenry, but the penetration went baseline. That's much better. One thing for the Shinshu Brave Warriors is that they need to make sure they stop the shooting here of the Dragonflies. Well, you can see now for the Shinshu Brave Warriors coming back into the game for them. This is number 15, Rio Maeda. Well, Rio Maeda, of course, had a good start to the game, but at the moment they need some more perimeter shooting. As the Hiroshima Dragonflies trying to resort to that 2-3 zone, tempting the Brave Warriors to shoot more from the perimeter. An early foul picked up there by Tatsuya Nishiyama. It's now the second team foul here for the Brave Warriors, so not too much worry for them as we're under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Charles Jackson there set a very hot screen again. He got away with that one. Murphy for three, doesn't get it. Now this is where the Brave Warriors need to push the tempo up a little bit, try and catch Dragonflies off guard, and again, it's still here in transition. Tries to go all the way, finds Jackson. Goes out of bounds, and that's going to be possession back to the Dragonflies, but a careless turnover from the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Isaiah Murphy there did just enough to put his hand in the cookie jar. Again, too much dribbling there on offense by Real Maeda. They turn around, go for the quick option, the low block, and they don't get it. It goes out of bounds, but I think the Dragonflies are infuriated right now. They're saying it came off the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Well, the officials now change their decision. So the Dragonflies now have an 8-point lead. They go out to Charles Jackson. Here comes the double team. Jackson still goes up with it. Doesn't get the and one. CJ now is going to go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Charles Jackson now went to Tennessee Tech, graduated in 2015, started his pro career in the NBL in New Zealand for the New Zealand Breakers. Then decided to move over to Europe in 2016 to play in Turkey and then in Germany for the Telekom Baskets Bonn. Before coming over to Japan in 2019 to play for the Shibuya Sun Rockers. It's back to a 9-point lead now here for the Dragonflies. Beautiful pass to Josh Hawkinson underneath the basket. Well, Hawkinson's having a hell of a game right now. Well, he's definitely having a lot of fun on the court. Well, he is now up to 12 points here for Josh Hawkinson. Well, great defense again by Hawkinson. Is now Okada comes up with a loose ball. McHenry tries a lob pass again to Hawkinson. And that was a very costly turnover. A wasted opportunity there for the Shinshu Brave Warriors to capitalize and try to get back in this game, but we're under 4.5 to go in the second quarter. They trail by 7 points. Down low to Jackson, kicks this one out to Murphy. Good ball movement. They get a 3-point. The 3 is up. The 3 is no good. And another turnover. So Anthony McHenry just lost possession of the basketball and went out of bounds. And we got a timeout now as these two teams want to talk it over. Well, it's going to be a baseline ball now here to the Dragonflies as they currently lead this one by 7 points. And the 3 goes over the backboard. Should be an out-of-bounds violation. Well, Josh Hawkinson secures a rebound, and now chance here now for the Shinshu Brave Warriors to cut this down to a 5, possibly 4-point lead. Henry now kicks out. And it's another turnover. Well, that's 3 turnovers in a row now here for the Shinshu Brave Warriors, and it doesn't do a lot of confidence for their offense. Well, Wayne Marshall now checking back into the game here for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. McHenry goes and takes a breather.
Defense.
Well, just under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Defense.
Well, Hawkinson putting his hand in the cookie jar. Remember, he has 12 points in this game. Now the Dragonflies find themselves a man down. Gregor Echenike under the basket. And the big man from Venezuela going to work right now. Well, remember the 2-time champion with Guadas at the FIBA Americas League in 2016 and 17. Bring up one screen now, the pick and pop. It just slips over, and I think they're going to call a foul on Gregor Echenike, and he looks at the referees to say, I didn't touch him. It's possible that Wayne Marshall slipped over. Well, foul has been called now again against Gregor Echenike, and again he's having a very frustrating evening at the moment. It's only his second personal foul with 3:16 to go, but the question now for Coach Billing is, do you take him out of the game? Well, it's going to be 2 free throws now here to Wayne Marshall, as we mentioned, the former Temple University basketball player. It's the first free throw. Well, Wayne Marshall this season has been a very, very good player here for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Averages 10.9 points per game. Now from the free throw line, he is a 73.9% free throw shooter. Also grabs 6 rebounds a game here for the Brave Warriors. Well, if he can make this free throw, he can cut it down to a 7-point ball game here with 3:16 to go in the second quarter. Well, he missed a free throw.
Defense. Foul.
I think they called a kick ball there. I don't think they've called a foul, so it's going to be a sideline possession now with 16 on the shot clock now for the Dragonflies. Well, now we're just near the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter as the Dragonflies lead by 8. They try another 3-point. The 3 is up. The 3 is nothing but net from downtown. Well, that is just a beautiful shot there. And they call timeout now as they now trail by 11 points here. Oh, Rio Tanashima has come ready to play tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Again, he comes off one screen, just finds a little bit of space, and then he pulls the trigger, and then he says, "Arigato gozaimasu." Well, if we look at the live stats now, Hiroshima with 7 points. So far, 1 rebound. At the moment as well, the points have been relatively collectively distributed between the Dragonflies. Top scorer in this game is Josh Hawkinson for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. He has 12 points. Now you can see Hiroshima going into a 2-3 zone. The question is, can the Shinshu Brave Warriors nail the 3-pointers? Ko Kumagai, well, the second best 3-point shooter in the B-League. It's a 3-point, cutting it down to a 8-point ball game. Masha now spins around the key, doesn't get it. Hawkinson gets a rebound. And now they can push it with Yuto Okada. Okada now finding Hawkinson. Good ball movement here. And they turn it over, a sloppy pass. And Murphy is now fouled by Okada there in transition, so it's going to be it's a 15 fouls. It's going to be free throws now here for the Dragonflies. A bit of a careless foul to give away by Yuto Okada. Hiroshima now down the middle, kicks this one out to Murphy. And going down low now to the big fella. Well, Mayo goes in, doesn't get it. Hawkinson secures a rebound, and now he can push this one. Well, the one thing now for the Shinshu Brave Warriors is not about getting good looks, it's about taking care of the basketball. They're just taking too many turnovers at the moment. Well, that's another foul that's going to send him to the free throw line, so Ko Kumagai will have 2 free throws. The foul is being called on number 7 for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. That is Seiya Funyu. It's now Charles Jackson, the big man, checks back into the game here for the Dragonflies. Free throws now for Ko Kumagai. He makes the first one. Remember, Ko Kumagai, as we mentioned, one of the best 3-point shooters here in the B-League, shooting just under 45% from the perimeter this evening. Well, this is 82.5% free throw shooters. He makes both free throws, cutting it down now to a 6-point ball game. Well, neither team now with fouls to give, so any more fouls will send him to the free throw line. Funyu now coming off one screen, steps back, takes a long 2-point shot, doesn't get it. The guy with a rebound, and now he can push this one. The guy now turns it over, and again another bad pass. That's a 3-on-1 hit. Funyu finds Jackson. Another turnover, and again another turnover. Well, the Shinshu Brave Warriors trying to say that came off the Dragonflies, so the officials are going to have to dispute this one. Well, I think the possession now is going to go back to, it's amazing when a bit of indecision is made by the officials. You can see the reaction from the players. Well, not too much arguments there from Coach Kyle Milling. Guy now kicks out to get another 3 in the corner. Hawkinson is fouled, so it's going to be 3 free throws now to Josh Hawkinson. That's a careless foul to give away by Nick Mayo, because now they're going to give Hawkinson and the Shinshu Brave Warriors a chance to cut this down to a 3-point ball game. Well, Josh Hawkinson now is at the free throw line, the former Washington State University basketball player. Well, currently this evening, Hawkinson has 12 points along with 6 rebounds, so he's 4 rebounds away from a double-double. currently started his professional career in the B-League with the Toyotsu Fighting Eagles in Nagoya, before making the changeover in 2020 to play for the Shinshu Brave Warriors, now originally from Seattle, Washington. His mother did play university basketball at the University of Washington, so he ended up going to the rival of Washington State. So very interesting family dinners they must have at Thanksgiving as he makes all 3 free throws, cutting it down now to a 3-point ball game. He's the top scorer in this game now with 15 points. So the Shinshu Brave Warriors are going to make another change as Kazuya Mitsui comes back into the game here.
Defense.
Hiroshima now coming off one screen. Almost turned it over. We'll keep it alive now. They got 5 seconds here on the shot clock. We've got to get something going. Have to force this one up. They force a 3-pointer. Won't get it. It goes out of bounds now. So with 34.8 seconds left here in the first half, the Shinshu Brave Warriors have a chance to cut this down to a 1-point ball game, or they can tie the game up with a 3-pointer. Hawkinson now with 15 points. Good ball movement. The big fella. There's it back down, turns around, puts up a little floater, and Josh Hawkinson is taking this game over. Well, 17 points with 6 rebounds, cutting it down to a 1-point ball game. Well, now the Dragonflies will pull up for one last 3-pointer. Got it! Nothing but net, and Rio Tanashima sends a dagger to the heart. Well, Tanashima has been on fire in this game from the perimeter. It's back up to a 4-point ball game. He now moves up to 10 points. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, it's a 4-point lead to the visitors, the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Remember, they sit in 4th place here in the Western Conference of the B-League. While the Shinshu Brave Warriors just trying to battle their way back in this one. They were trailing by as many as 12 points. We'll show you some stats and some highlights here from the first half. But ladies and gentlemen, go get a drink. Go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long, as we'll be back in under 20 minutes for the second half of this B-League fixture. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to the second half of this B-League fixture between our hosts, the Shinshu Brave Warriors, and the visitors, the Hiroshima Dragonflies. It's now a 4-point lead now here to the visitors. Well, 12 points in the game so far for Rio Tanashima, 17 now for Josh Hawkinson, and 6 rebounds. It's been a fun, exciting game of basketball to watch so far. Well, Hiroshima has been the best player in the game so far for the Dragonflies, shooting a very impressive stat from the perimeter. Question is, with a 4-point lead right now, can they maintain that pressure going forward here in the second half? And can they get him some more good looks from downtown? Well, looks like Josh Hawkinson and Wayne Marsh are going to start along with Ko Kumagai. The Shinshu Brave Warriors now will get things underway here in the second half. They try to battle back here from the deficit. They haven't led in this game so far. Hawkinson with 17 points now moves up to 20 with a three-pointer. The big man now hits his third three-point shot of the night. Well, he is just cooking it right now as he cuts it down to a one-point ball game.
Defense. Defense.
Isaiah Murphy now throwing this one down low. Trying to make me out back to Murphy. Murphy's hit a few shots tonight. Doesn't get this one. Now the Brave Warriors in transition. Reverse him. Too casual with it. And Hawkinson with a follow-up. And the Shinshu Brave Warriors right now have got to credit the hard work of that man, Josh Hawkinson.
Defense. Defense.
Murphy coming off one screen now, trying to spin around, and Hawkinson with a steal. He is doing it everywhere on the court right now. So again, Josh Hawkinson putting up some MVP numbers at the moment. 22 points in this game. Henry now going all the way with a reverse layup. He misses that one. Well, that was Wayne Marshall, excuse me. Well, the Brave Warriors now have a 1-point lead, but again, they had a chance to go up by 3 there. Now trying to back down against Hawkinson. Puts up a tough move, doesn't get it. Josh Hawkinson now 3 rebounds away from the double-double. Good ball movement now. They get another look from the perimeter. Don't take it. Another kick out. Well, Henry's made 3 threes. Doesn't get that one. But again, it was a beautiful build-up there. Great ball movement by the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Sam Murphy now spinning out, getting caught into a double team. Finds Nick Mayo. Mayo gets fouled. I think Nick Mayo's going to go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. The foul is going to be called on Ko Kumagai. Nick Mayo originally playing his university basketball at Eastern Kentucky. Actually started his professional career here in Japan with the Chiba Jets back in 2019 before making the move to Lavanga, Hokkaido. It's a tie game now at 43 apiece here in the third quarter. It's B-League fixture. Remember, these two teams battling in the Western Conference. Trying to aim for a top 3 position or possibly go for that wild card. But down low, Hawkinson, reverse layup, gets his own rebound, can't get it. This time he gets it. Josh Hawkinson is hooking his way around the court right now. He now moves up to 24 points, taking this game over. Well, Nick Mayo doesn't take many three-pointers, doesn't get this one. Isaiah Murphy does just enough to put a hand for the offensive rebound. Dragonflies try another three-pointer, can't get it. Wayne Marshall secures a rebound. Here goes the pick and roll now, Wayne Marshall. And a traveling violation. Careless turnover there. Turnover committed by Kazuya Mitsui. Coach Katsuhisa there, you can see just supporting his players' effort for getting back into this game. Remember, they were down by as many as 12 points trailing in the second quarter.
Defense. Defense.
Isaiah Murphy makes a bit of contact, hits the back iron, doesn't get it. Wayne Marshall secures a rebound. The fouls are going to be called on Murphy. A bit of a frustration foul there committed by Isaiah Murphy. So it's going to be possession now back to the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Tries to curl the screen now into the basket, finds Wayne Marshall. Marshall's going to go over it. He gets fouled. I'm not sure if they called the foul on. I think they called it on Isaiah Murphy, so I think he's going to have to go to the bench now. Well, the foul has actually been called on Naoto Tsuji. That's his second personal foul, so it's not on Isaiah Murphy.
One more shot.
Marshall hits 2 for 2 from the free throw line. It's now a 4-point lead here to the Shinshu Brave Warriors. The momentum going in favor of the home team.
Defense.
Dragonflies now need a response here somehow. Haven't been able to get off the mark from the perimeter like they did in the first half. But again, they've got to get better looks here. Gets rejected. Well, Wayne Marshall blocks it right off him. So Tsuji went too casual to the basket. Well, Marshall says to Naoto Tsuji, "Not in my house," off his head. He's hit 3 threes tonight, takes another one, doesn't get it. He's got a little bit cold now, missing his last 2 three-pointers.
Defense. Defense.
Tries to barge his way in, makes a bit of contact, and it's going to be 2 free throws now here to Kennedy Thomas. Well, that's much better there for the Dragonflies. Kennedy Thomas just putting it on the floor and taking Wayne Marshall to the basket.
シュートモーションに対するファウル、広島に2本のフリースロー。
Well, Thomas Kennedy started his professional career in Austria back in 2010 before making the move to Japan. He was signed with the Iwate Big Bulls. He joined the Hiroshima Dragonflies back in 2019 before playing with the Chiba Jets and Niigata Albirex and the Guma Crane Thunders. The foul has been committed on the ground. That's on Naoto Tsuji. That's his 3rd personal foul, so he may have to go to the bench and take a breather.
交代変わって2番の浅山が入ります。ショットクロックは16秒。ウォリアーズボールサイドラインからのスローイン。
Here comes the dribble handoff play, the dump down to Marshall. Marshall goes up and he gets fouled again. It's on Gregory and Chanike this time. So the Dragonflies just starting to lose their discipline on defense here at the moment.
チームファウルこのクォーター4つ目。シュートモーションに対するファウル、ウォリアーズにツーショット。広島選手交代8番に代わって10番ジャクソンイン。
So now Charles Jackson checks back into the game here. Well, Jackson has to be a little bit more aggressive here in the low block defensively against Wayne Marshall because Marshall's just planting himself in the low block, which is forcing the defense to collapse and commit fouls. But it's not a bad foul now because, again, he has missed 3 free throws here this evening.
Defense. Defense.
Splits the defense now. Gives up to Nick Mayo. Mayo tries to force his way and has to kick this one out. Left in the perimeter. 3 is up. The 3 is good. And that's going to do a lot of confidence here for the Dragonflies. Rio Tanashima now moves up to 15 points. Exactly the kind of response that the Dragonflies needed here. Kokuma now takes this one out to get a shot in the corner. 3 is up. The 3 is responded down the other end. And all of a sudden now Reo Maeda comes to life as now the Dragonflies have to call timeout. Well, again, you gotta love the penetration by Kokuma going baseline, kicking out to Reo Maeda. Well, that was a 3-pointer by Rio Tanashima. The assist coming from Nick Mayo. And again, this game just starting to come back to life here in the second half. Well, same thing for Kokuma now splitting 3 defenders. Fading out of bounds in the pass there. And a huge 3-pointer by Maeda.
ウォリアーズはここで岡田優太入ります。
So now Yuto Akata checks back into the game here. Now for his high flashy play.
Defense. Defense.
This is a 2-point there by Thomas Kennedy. Thomas Kennedy just silently is making his impact in this game now, especially in the low post here for. Now Hawkinson now dump down pass, try to feed that one down low to Wayne Marshall, but a foul has been called. Well, that's a 15 foul, so it's going to be free throws here for the Shinshu Brave Warriors.
広島のチームファウルがこのクォーター5つに達しました。ウォリアーズにツーショット。
Well, again, Wayne Marshall's had a very successful evening, but not from the free throw line, obviously, but Again, he's doing a very good job of cementing himself in the low block, and they go with a high-low system between him and Josh Hawkinson. Marshall makes the second one now, putting him up by 3 points here with 4:20 to go in the third quarter. As now Anthony McHenry checks back into the game here for the Brave Warriors. Away Marshall goes to the bench, take a breather.
Defense.
Comes off one screen now with Nick Mayo.
Defense.
Yeah, Mayo didn't roll in time, but the pass was a little bit too early there. Well, 4 seconds, I turn it over. It's now here, Rio Maeda can push this one. Ball now to Yuta Okada. Well, Hawkinson's made 3 threes. Makes the 4th one. Well, this guy is simply cash money this evening. Well, Josh Hawkinson is on another planet. 27 points, 10 rebounds. Simply is the answer for tonight. Andy Thomas now tries to give it a go. They turn it over. It's actually in possession now to the Dragonflies. The Dragonflies now bring Isaiah Murphy back into the game just to give him another option here in the backcourt.
Defense.
Well, spin around, a tough shot, doesn't get it. The foul has been committed on Yuta Okada.
Defense. Defense.
A few seconds now, Nick Mayo goes baseline, doesn't get it, turn it over. 6-point lead now heads to the Shinshu Brave Warriors, and they can build on the momentum here in transition. Ray McHenry looking for a dump down to Josh Hawkinson. Caught it now on the baseline. That's another foul, so it's going to be free throws here. It's going to be called on Isaiah Murphy. It's only the second personal foul on Isaiah Murphy, so not too much foul trouble there to worry about. But again, the Dragonflies, they've put the Shinshu Brave Warriors too early in the penalty, so any more fouls will be sent to the free throw line. Okada now missed a second free throw. You got to make your free throws at this level. You never want to look back at the game and think the outcome could have been different had you made all your free throws here. He's not wide open. He's going to take the shot, but he turns it over. It's now Maeda with the steal. Rio Maeda. Oh, that is beautiful. He went in like the Japanese Iceman. Well, Rio Maeda-san, that is unbelievable. Quick three from Isaiah Murphy, doesn't get it. Jackson trying to secure the rebound, gets a hold of it, goes up it again. He gets fouled. Well, I'd like to see a replay of Rio Maeda's Iceman finger roll in transition there. Well, there you can see the traveling fans from Hiroshima just showing their support. Here's Charles Jackson's at the free throw line. Well, neither team now with any fouls to give here. He just gets the free throw to drop now with 2:18 to go in the third quarter. It's a 6-point ball game now to the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Kumagai goes all the way, puts a little finger on. He gets that one to drop. That's a tough move there by Kumagai. He now moves up to 10 points here, just on his average of what he gets here in the B-League. Left wide open, takes the three-pointer needed. In and out, doesn't get it. The rebound secured by Kumagai. It's an 8-point lead now here to the home team. Finding Hawkinson with 27 points. Hawkinson all the way. Bit of contact, doesn't get it. McHenry, the offensive rebound. He gets fouled. The Dragonflies don't box him out. Well, McHenry doesn't get the roll on the first shot, but again, can make this one, put him up by 9 points with 1:35 to go here. Makes the second free throw. Well, there's a pump fake now in the lane. Hangs in the air off the backboard, doesn't get it, gets his own rebound. Again, can't get it, but tips it back in. And that is Thomas Kennedy not giving up on it. 7-point ball game now here to the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Okada coming off one screen. Finding Anthony McHenry. There's a pump fake. And Anthony McHenry turns it over. It's going to be possession now back to the Hiroshima Dragonflies. This is good for the Dragonflies now because this could be a potential 2-for-1 if they can score here and get a stop down the other end. Down low to Jackson now. Jackson tries to muscle his way in, doesn't get it. He gets fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line now here for 2 shots. Well, CJ makes the first free throw. Again, the man who started his pro career playing in places such as New Zealand, Turkey, as well as Germany. Now finding himself a home here in Japan. So he makes the second one now, cutting it down to a 5-point ball game. Well, this could be a huge possession now if the Dragonflies can get a stop here on defense. Don't want to commit a foul here. They don't want to send the Brave Warriors to the free throw line. Masha now goes up with it, doesn't get it. They'll go to the free throw line now here for 2 free throw shots. Marshall makes the first one now, putting back up by 6 points to be a free throw. He can hit this one. Well, again, nobody bucks out Anthony McHenry there. So again, the 2-for-1 is now gone here for the Dragonflies. The Dragonflies do a very poor job of the box out, and almost costing there is now Isaiah Murphy coming up one screen. Another turnover. So now the Brave Warriors would net another chance here. The last shot of the third quarter. Koku Magai now 4 seconds. Tries to go all the way with a fang roll. Oh, baby! Koku Magai right at the end of the third quarter with a sweet little finger roll. Well, Koku Magai is simply a dagger to the Hiroshima Dragonflies. I mean, they won that third quarter 27-13. So now we enter the fourth quarter here, the final quarter of play. 10-point lead now to the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Anthony McHenry now giving this one up. One screen now catching into a double team. It just needs to be a little bit more decisive. What he wants to do is now McHenry goes all the way. Takes out the try, another three-pointer. The three is up. The three is good from downtown. All of a sudden now, huge three-pointer. Well, that was the Korean international, number 5, Jaemin Yang. Penetration by Anthony McHenry, finding Jaemin Yang, and he throws it up and says, "Gamsamhamnida." Thank you very much. So a 13-point lead now here to the Shinshu Brave Warriors. They've been trailing this game for the majority of it, but winning the third quarter. 27-13 really changed things around for them. This is where the Dragonflies now need a bit more movement in their offense to go down low here to Gregory Enchanike. Tries to back his way down a fadeaway jump hook, but gets it to drop. That was a much needed 2 points there for the Dragonflies. The backdoor play, the interception by Thomas Kennedy. Great defensive play there by Kennedy. They try a three-pointer, but it almost gets blocked. We go down low now to the Venezuelan international. Tries to back his way down. Pump fakes. Got to go up with it. Forces up a poor shot. No foul called. Now Anthony McHenry. An offensive foul is going to be called on Yuta Okada, and a very careless foul to pick up. Gets a backdoor play. Gregory Enchanike gets it back, goes all the way. The big man doesn't get the and one. But Enchanike is going to go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, these are going to be big free throws here for Gregory Enchanike. The Venezuelan international who played his university basketball at Creighton, also played at Rutgers from 2008 to 2009. Originally from Miranda, Venezuela. He started his professional career in Germany for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg before also going to play for Fulu Ostend. And then for 4 seasons played for Guados Talada in Venezuela. As we mentioned, he was a FIBA Intercontinental champion back in 2016, a 2-time FIBA Americas League champion as well. And makes a second free throw now, cutting it down to a 10-point ball game. Underneath the basket now finds Marshall, doesn't get it. Thomas Kennedy secures a rebound. Now it's a 10-point ball game. The Dragonflies need to chip into the deficit here. Well, Nick Mayo now demanding the basketball. Spins around. Mayo kicks out to Kennedy. Well, too much dribbling. Great defense here by the Brave Warriors. And now Real Maeda can push this one. Henry now finding Wayne Marshall. A little teardrop. Gets it to go. A 1-2 punch between the big Americans. The assist coming from Anthony McHenry as the bucket was nailed down by Wayne Marshall. And now 7 minutes to go here. 12-point lead now to the Shinshu Brave Warriors, but an offensive foul is going to be called, I think.
通常のファウルです。ファウルは広島8番のエチェリケ・フォースパスタル。ゲームクロックを訂正いたします。残り時間7分01秒。 広島は8番に代わって10番ジャクソンイン森保ボール
Well, careless turnover. Wayne Marshall trying to throw the back pass, but
広島ボールに変わります
again, the Brave Thunders, they want to close this game out at the moment, but they're just allowing the Dragonflies back into this one.
ショットクロック14秒ディフェンスディフェンス
Look for a handoff here. Going down low to Charles Jackson. Jackson tries to dump it down. And yet another turnover, and this has been the story. The second half here now for the Dragonflies. That's great defense there by Wayne Marshall, just putting his hand. Brave Thunders here with all the momentum, 12-point lead. Just reaching the 10-second mark here on the shot clock. To go down low to Marshall. Marshall pump fakes, goes up with it, miss a wide open layup. Got the ball back now, 5 seconds. Again, Marshall pump fakes, goes up, and again this time he gets it, and he gets the and one. And he's moved up to 60 points. He's going to go to the free throw line now for a 3-point play.
ファウルは広島24番名誉セウォリアーズ選手交代11番熊後輩ですカウントに止められましてウォリアーズにワンショット
And the foul was on Nick Mayo. That's his second personal foul here of the game. So now the man from Temple University can go up to 17 points if he makes his free throw, and he'll give them a 15-point lead now with under 6.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Well, doesn't get the free throw now. Charles Jackson secures a rebound, and time is running out here for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Remember, they sit in 4th place here in the Western Division. Cross-court pass now. There's the pump fake. They try another three-point. The three is up. The three is no good. Josh Hawkinson now comes back into the game. 26-year-old stands at 208 centimeters. Yeah, what a game he's had this evening, Mr. Hawkinson. 27 points, has a double-double, over 10 rebounds. Now we're under 6 on the shot clock here. Hawkinson puts up a little teardrop, doesn't get it. Followed by McHenry under the basket. Hawkinson tries from 15 feet, he can't get it. Jackson secures a rebound. Problem right now for the Dragonflies, they keep turning the ball over, so Thomas for 3, in and out, doesn't get it. That goes out of bounds. Patient build up here for the Brave Warriors. On the lane, and he gets it to finally drop in. It's a tough move there by Anthony McHenry. .16-point lead now to the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Total control this one now, halfway over the fourth quarter mark now. Now it's a beautiful pick and roll, and that's the kind of basketball they need to play right now. Limited dribbling, simple pick and roll, and just get to the basket.
第4クォーター残り時間4分。14ポイント。ジェイボー・マーケンリー、ティマコー、ヤン・ケニー、前田レオ、コートに向かいます。
Well, if there was ever a time to make a run right now, this would be it. 4:55 to go. You're down by 16 points. So Dragonflies really need to make sure that every possession counts in the moment. They're down by 14, actually. Excuse my mathematics. Hawkinson now finds McHenry under the basket. And again, it's too easy. Broke down the full court pressure like it was nothing there. The assist coming from Josh Hawkinson, laid up by Anthony McHenry. And McMahon now coming off one screen, going down to Charles Jackson. Jackson goes up. Well, he'll go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Jackson makes both free throws, cuts back down to a 14-point ball game. So now the Dragonflies need to get a stop here on defense. We're going to a 2-3 zone here. And there's the alley-oop. Well, Hawkinson almost connected with it. 2 seconds left. Deep three-pointer. Doesn't get it. Thomas Kennedy secures a rebound. Now we're just over 4 minutes to go here. The Dragonflies need baskets and they need them quick. Jackson now, one-legged fadeaway. Action! Jackson with the one-legged Dirk Nowitzki fadeaway right in the face of Josh Hawkinson. Now we're under the 4-minute mark here. It's a 12-point deficit. The Shinshu Brave Warriors. Time is on their side. No need to rush the ball. Guy now down the middle. Finds Hawkinson. And that is now the 4th team foul. So Hiroshima Dragonflies, no more fouls to give now. And now Wayne Marshall checks back into the game here. The guy now giving up to Hawkinson. Left wide open. Corner. Real Maeda. 3. Oh, baby! Right in the corner. Well, that could officially be a Yasuminasai. Good night here from the house of the Brave Warriors. That splits the defense. That's now the 4th team foul here on the Brave Warriors. It's on Ko Kumagaya. It's his 3rd personal foul of the game.
ショットクロック14秒広島ボールディフェンスディフェンス
Jackson now backs down, goes in with a one-handed shot, and somehow, some way, still scored it. He now moves up to 15 points, and we got a timeout now as the Brave Warriors lead this one by 13 with 3:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. Well, action Jackson, one-handed, holding off Wayne Marshall, still got blocked, and he still made it. That is unbelievable. Sugoi, as they would say here in Japan. So 3:03 to go here. It's a 13-point deficit. Dragonflies need the team with fouls to give it the moment. And full court pressure now. It's been put on here by the... Finds Hawkinson under the basket. Hawkinson goes up now. Doesn't get it. Again, Hawkinson just fighting for the rebound. Kokuma guy now. Remember, time is on their side. No need to rush it. Well, he's made one three-pointer, takes another one. Well, Kenchana! Gamsam Hamnida! Yang Jae-min, another three-pointer. Now a few seconds left here on the shot clock. Just over 2 minutes to go as Kennedy Thomas now. Thomas Kennedy, excuse me. Hits a mid-range, cutting it down to a 14-point ball game. He now moves up to 10 points. Kokuma guy now heavily guarded, trying to get this one out of his hands. Has a switch on defense. Hawkinson looks for a handoff. A few seconds here on the shot clock. Well, he's hit 2 threes. Tries a third one. Doesn't get it. There's a dump down low now, Nick Mayo. Mayo tries to back down. Great help side defense there by Josh Hawkinson. 1:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Shinshu Brave Warriors look like they're going to pick up another victory here at home against the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Out of bounds play, another turnover. So the possession now is going to go back here to the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Well, under a minute and a half to go now. Shinshu Brave Warriors, remember, they don't need to rush anything right now. 14-point lead. Both teams now one foul away from getting into the penalty. No fouls to give. Kokuma guy now a few seconds. Shaking and baking now a few seconds. Kokuma guy pump fakes, takes it. Oh, that would have been spectacular. But a foul has been called, so Josh Hawkinson is going to go back to the free throw line here.
広島のチームファウルは5つです。
The foul is on Thomas Kennedy.
2本のフリースローが与えられます。
Well, Hawkinson right now in this game, 27 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists. It's unlikely he's going to get to a triple-double, but again, he'll be happy with the victory. Well, he makes the first free throw. Well, he makes it 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, and he now goes up to 29 points. Comes off one screen now, takes the mid-range shot off the pick and roll here with Charles Jackson. Yeah, that's a beautiful play there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now under a minute to go here. Ko Kumagai now is going to run this one down. Hawkinson. Kumagai now pump fakes. Puts him a little floater under the basket. Finds him. And again, Marshall makes it. Well, Action Jackson now wants to put it up off the backboard. Well, Action Jackson. Well, triple sub now as Matthew Aquino comes into the game here for the last 17.7 seconds. Along with Louis Kurihawa. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here tonight for the B-League fixture. At the end of this one, the Shinshu Brave Warriors, they'll win this one 86-72 over the Hiroshima Dragonflies. It's been a fantastic game. And the Brave Warriors made a very, very big impact in the third quarter, and that's what led to this big victory. Well, their goal is to try and move up the Western Division and try and get up as far as possible to maybe go for that wild card position. We will find out as the season progresses. Remember, we are over halfway here in the B-League. Well, Ko Kumagai, of course, having a standard game in his standards, of course. Finishing with 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. Nearly there to a triple-double for that matter. But again, it was a fantastic performance. Charles Jackson, Action Jackson, with 17 and 5. But the big story was Josh Hawkinson with his double-double, 29 points. Well, there's arguably the MVP of this game. Phenomenal performance from Josh Hawkinson. Well, the home crowd now will just pay their homage.
ホームでのゲームが続く中、これで5連勝です。おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
いわゆる試合の入りは完全に広島ペースだったと思いますが、いかがでしょう。
そうですね。エナジー面でも、我々はやっぱりどうしてもディフェンスで一歩遅れたところからのスタートだったり、そこから、キャッチアップ、ビハインドからプレーっていうのはどうしても焦ってしまうこともあるので、それが前半、その後見れたんですけど、後半、本当に素晴らしい集中力、エナジー、そのエナジーを相手をマッチしてなおかつ焦らず、いい判断を選手たちが、してくれたので後半は本当に素晴らしかったと思います。
第2クォーター途中で11点差まであったと思いますが、2区の後半からの追い上げ、そして第3クォーターでの逆転、本当に見事でした。これで勝率が5割に戻りました。このあたりについてはいかがでしょうか。
本当に長い連敗をしてしまった時期があったので、我々が目指すのはもちろんもっともっと上なので、ただそれよりも毎日成長しているか、その日の内容はどうだったかということにフォーカスを置いているので、あまり今日勝ったら5割とかは考えていなかったんですけど、とにかく一試合一試合成長し続けて全力で勝てるようにやっていくだけだと思っています。
明日もタフなゲームだと思います。頑張ってください。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
見事勝利いたしました信州ブレイブウォリアーズ勝久マイケルヘッドコーチにお話を伺いました。それでは本日のヒーローアワード、皆さんが思っている通りの選手です。ナンバー24 J-Hawk ジョージ・ホーキンソン。
Well, as you already heard there from Coach Katsuhisa, talking about the energy not being good enough in the first half, but they did better in the second half, finishing off strong. They continue to strive forward, and they're taking it game by game. And he thanks all the supporters for their support. But now J-Hawk, Josh Hawkinson, MVP of this game.
イタリアの熟成寝具マニフレックス by マニランド長野様よりマニフレックスピローグランデを贈呈します。ホテルサイズのビッグサイズで疲れた頸椎をサポート、蒸れなく快適なマニフレックスのベストセラー枕、3年間の保証付きキャリーホルダー付きで贈られます。おめでとうございます。お疲れ様、ありがとうございました。
Well, the reward for getting the MVP is he gets a premium pillow. What an award to win after this game. Obviously an award from the sponsors for his great performance, and now let's hear from him.
おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
やっぱり素敵な髪型ですね。
ありがとうございます。
今日はとにかく大活躍でして、29得点、11リバウンド、3スティール、2アシスト。そして数字に現れない部分でも本当に素晴らしいプレーでした。それだけ集中していたということでしょうか。
You know, we knew they were a really good team, so we had to focus a lot and bring a lot of energy, and I think our team did that today. From the beginning, it was a little rocky start, but we came back and finished out strong.
そうですね、エナジーを持って、相手が強いというのは分かってたので、エナジーを持って、挑みたいというふうに思ってました。前半は、ラッキーなスタートという形で、後から追いつくような形になりましたが、チーム全体がエナジーを持ったと思ってます。
一つ印象的なプレーで、前田選手のスティールからレイアップ、外れてしまったんですが、確かゴール下にいたはずのあなたがリバウンドを取ってシュートをフォローしました。瞬間移動できるんですか
？I mean, no offense to Leo, but I got to think as a rebounder that every shot's gonna be missed. So I just tried to hustle down and just make a play. And I mean, hopefully next time Leo makes it, but I was there to clean it up.
レオに言ってるわけじゃないんですけれども、どんなシュートも落ちると思って僕は走ります。ただ次回はレオは絶対入れてくれると思ってます。
ブースターの皆様、お待たせいたしました。それではジョシュ・ホーキンソン選手から皆さんにメッセージがございます。
今日もたくさんの応援ありがとうございました。
The original question there to the joke of Josh Hawkinson was, do you have teleportation abilities? Because he was everywhere, almost like an X-Men on the court, like a teleport. He said, no offense to Real Maeda, but the fact that he missed shots, he was able to get the rebounds.
ジョシュ・ホーキンソン選手でした。さあ続いて焼肉どころ昇竜園プレゼンツオンファイヤー賞の発表です。本日のオンファイヤー賞背番号77番岡田優太選手です。プレゼンターは株式会社信州スポーツスピリット
Here comes now Yuta Akada.
片貝正彦でございます。 本日のオンファイヤー賞獲得の岡田選手には焼肉どころ昇龍園様よりお食事券1万円分が贈られます。片貝社長ありがとうございました。それではオンファイヤー賞獲得岡田選手にお話
Well,
を
the reward now for Yuta Okada is $100 worth of food stipends for a yakiniku restaurant in Japan.
恒例の質問です。焼肉はまずお好きですか？
Which is a steak
焼
restaurant.
肉は好きですか？
They just asked him, "Do you like it?" He said, "Suki desu. I like it."
月1
So he
ですね。
definitely likes the fact that he's got $100 worth of food stipends at the steak restaurant
そし
yakiniku.
て
Well done. Congratulations to Yuta Okada.
候補合宿にもウォリアーズから4人も選ばれて、その中の1人が岡田選手です。そのあたりについての今のお気持ちというのはどのように感じてますか？質問分かんなかったですね。ごめんなさい。日本代表に選ばれた感想をちょっとここで聞いてみたいと思いました。
そうですね、チームから4人選んでもらったことは本当に光栄ですし、頑張っていきたいなと思います。
ブースターの皆さんが心配しているのはやはりあなたのコンディションだったりすると思うんですが、そのあたりはいかがでしょうか？
そうですね、少しずつ良くはなっていってると思うので、あとは感覚を戻すだけと思うので頑張っていきたいと思います。
5連勝ですが、明日が本当にタフな試合になると思います。ぜひ決意をブースターに向けて最後にお願いいたします。そっか、聞きづらいですね。明日に向けての決意をお願いいたします。通訳の方、明日に向けての決意です。
Thank you to all of the fans for supporting today.
皆さん応援してくれてありがとうございます。
Well, great camaraderie there between Yuta Okada and Josh Hawkinson.
I will do my best as well.
Congratulate. I mean, that is
次の試合も
Ego Hanashimasu. He is speaking English very well. Congratulations, Yuta Okada.
Please come to watch.
That's
our game
brilliant.
Again, thank you.
I tell you, that is impressive. That is.
まで試合を見に来てください。
ありがとう
So
ございま
Yuta
した。
Okada said it's great to be back into the national team. Remember, they'll be featuring in 2 weeks at the 2023 FIBA World Cup qualifiers. His condition's getting better and better. Please continue to support us. Well, that is great to see Josh Hawkinson speaking Japanese. And credit Yuta Okada. His English is very spoken very well.
失礼いたしました。本日のブザービーター賞がございます。第1クォーター終了間際です。そうです。失礼いたしました。ついに発表できます。ブザービーター賞ナンバー50ウェイン・マーシャル選手です。プレゼンターは片貝社長です。お願いいたします。
Well, the buzzer beater prize now going to Wayne Marshall here.
見事ブザービーター賞獲得のウェイン・マーシャル選手には株式会社システムプラン様より商品券が贈られます。片貝社長ありがとうございました。それでは見事ブザービーター賞、ウェイン・マーシャル選手にもお話伺いたいと思います。ブザービーター賞獲得です。おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
今聞きますと、この賞を獲得したのはマクヘンリー選手に続いてまだ2人目ということです。このお気持ちいかがでしょう？
In those situations, you just try to get a shot, a good shot off, and it happened to go in.
まあ、どんなシチュエーションも、いつも通り打つように、心がけてはいるんですけども、とても嬉しいと思います。
チームは現在5連勝、今状態をどんな風に感じていますか、チームの雰囲気。
I think we have some good momentum going. We're going to try to come out tomorrow and continue that momentum. We got a tough Hiroshima team, so we're going to regroup and come back tomorrow and try to get a win.
今、いい流れを持ってきていると思います。チーム
Well,
全
the
体が
original question was the team was on a 5-game winning streak, and there you could just see they wanted his response and thoughts on that.
その流れを持っていきたいと思っています。
最後に一言ブースターにお願いできますか。
As always, thank you for your support. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. We're going to come out and try to play as hard as we can to get another win. Thank you.
ぜひ明日も会場に足を運んでいただけたら嬉しいと思います。全力でプレーしますので応援よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございました。見事ブザービーター賞獲得のウェイン・マーシャル選手でした。このブザービーター賞は1クォーター、2クォーター、3クォーター、4クォーター、そしてオーバータイム、ブザービーターを決めてチームが勝利した場合に与えられる賞でございます。さあ、それではウォリアーズブースターの皆さん、改めてウォリアーズにエールを送ってください。いきましょう。ウォリアーズ、ウォリアーズ、ウォリアーズ、ウォリアーズ。
Well, here are the highlights from the game, of course. And again, it was a very, very fun game to watch. Well, the Hiroshima Dragonflies, they started off the game much, much better, getting out in transition, getting some wide open looks from the perimeters. Rio Tanashima caused a lot of problems. Well, you can see Rio Maeda taking that one in transition, finding Josh Hawkinson. Well, Jayhawk with a reverse layup. Well, Jayhawk did have a very, very good shooting night with 4 3-point field goals in the evening. Well, it did look like it was going to be a very good night for Isaiah Murphy, but again, wasn't able to keep it going. That was Yuta Okada. Well, that's what they meant by the question of, do you have teleportation abilities? He was practically like an X-Men teleport this evening. Well, that was a two-handed thunder jam there by Nick Mayo. Well, Charles Jackson, Action Jackson, we call him tonight, had a very good game. He finished in total with 17 points. Well, again, that was a beautiful move there. But again, you know, one thing about this team, why they worked so well, was the ability to move the ball and just to break down the zone, of course. I mean, for Hiroshima Dragonflies, they wanted to play a 2-3 zone even when the Brave Thunders have made the comeback. And again, they have to be a lot smarter than that. Well, there's another three-point shot there coming off the screen. It was a beautiful take there by Rio Tanashima. In the second half, it really became the Josh Hawkinson show. I mean, this guy does it everything. He does it on both ends of the floor. He moves the ball, plays defense, does everything you want. Here you can see the follow-up on the offensive rebound. Getting his own rebound, but again, it's the movement off the ball that makes him such a great player. Real Maeda showing that he could knock it from downtown. Again, it was a very confusing situation as to why the Dragonflies wanted to play so much zone defense against this team. And the wraparound Iceman layup there, the Sugoi move. Well, that was aggressive play there by Kokumagai. Again, one of the best three-point shooters here in the B-League. Once, of course, the Brave Thunders figured out how to break the zone down with the perimeter shooting, then it became a problem for the Dragonflies. And the Dragonflies again resorted to playing in that 2-3 zone. It just became slim pickings for the Brave Thunders to break down. That was probably the most teasing basket of the night as Anthony McHenry that was how the Dragonflies should have played all night long, was trying to go to that pick and roll sequence. Well, that was the deep three-pointer by Yang Jae-min. That's the second one of the night. Again, he's been making huge improvements this season. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of the game. Let's take a look at the stats now. You can see the perimeter shooting going in favor of the Shinshu Brave Warriors. 41% from downtown, only 38% for the Dragonflies. And then you can see the rebounds, of course, going in favor. Well, every other stat that you can see going in favor, of course, except for the final stat there for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Well, top scorers for tonight, Josh Hawkinson finished with a double-double of 29 points, 11 rebounds. Action Jackson was the top scorer here for the Dragonflies with 17, while Thomas Kennedy with 7 points. Kokumagai there, you can see finishing with 6 assists. Awaki there finishing with the more assists there for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Those were the individual stats at the end of this one. Well, more B-League fixtures to come this weekend, of course, on the 13th. There you can see Utsunami of Brex. They'll be taking on Kyoto. Tokyo Alvark will be taking on the 14th. Kawasaki Brave Thunders, they also play on the 13th as well, the same day. That'll be the second leg fixture in the back-to-back game between those teams. Well, again, we thank you for joining us here in the home of the Brave Thunders. But for now, it is Ayasu Minasai here from the B-League.